Right. I'm ready. Got the character sheets.
Yes.
Got your ice water like I do.
No.
Oh, I should go get ice water.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but I have my delicious can water.
I like sparkling water.
Oh.
Yep.
Is it liquid gas?
Crisp.
I don't like sparkling water just by itself, but I like the flavored stuff though.
Yeah, I have grape and lemon lime.
Yeah.
I've got good old slightly flavored seltzer, raspberry lime.
Yeah, I should have went to the store and got more ice.
Joey, stop dilly-dallying. We got stars to find.
Yep.
Come on, Joey.
Sorry, last time on Starfinder, Junker's Delight. After brokering peace with the two warring gangs in the Outer Junk Field, the trash hunters and the Unbrood, you gained entrance to the Stellar Flare, the ancient wrecked science ship that the Very 13, the android, has been seeking here on Akaton. However, the security systems were still in place after dealing with a automated turret, a freshly repowered security drone, and some drift phantoms. These poor scientists that got caught in the drift explosion centuries ago, caught between reality and the drift. You were able to make your way to the main research room where they're doing the tests on the drift power core. After a moment in the room, this power core, which has kind of been leaking this drift energy, this formless life form emerged from it, and after this gaseous kind of life form, after examining you for a moment, it took on a humanoid shape, shimmered with power, then attacked. So we're all gonna roll initiative.
Can't we just hang out and be friends?
Yeah, can you just, you know...
Roll diplomacy. Oh, diplomacy is an actual skill in this.
Yes! I have diplomacy. I never get to use it because I'm apparently bad at it.
Here's the image of the power core up close.
Okay.
And here's the thing.
Gross.
It's attacking you.
I'm pretty sure we walked into a cool candy shop in the mall, and the cotton candy dispenser tube is just broken, and it's now flooding the chamber.
Yes, it's jelly beans.
That's better. It's on a sea of cotton candy. That sounds cool.
I'll take hijack 17.
Yeah.
Got my nat 1 out of the way early.
You say that.
Hey, look, if last session we learned that I don't nat 1, I just roll 2s so that I just fail anyway with it. Without getting the excuse of it was a critical failure, I just fail.
Sounds like a skill issue.
By the way, are we streaming on your channel? Boom?
Yep, we are currently live.
Yep.
Hello,
Everyone, this is our
Callaway.
Starfinder finale.
Get in the comments.
It's the part where we TPK.
Yeah.
I'm secretly hoping.
Everyone start taking bets on who will die first. Hint: it may not be the obvious choice. I hope.
Where's Zoidberg Chip going? Large bet on myself in round 1.
Right. So this gaseous form kind of took a humanoid shape and shimmered with power. And it's hostile, so Kajak, you're up first.
What?
I like how this thing attacks us, but then... Wait, shouldn't Bolts be up? Shouldn't Ilya be up first?
Oh, sorry, I haven't rearranged it. Alright, yeah, Ilya. Oh, this thing rolled the worst.
Okay.
I love how this thing attacks us, but all of us roll better initiative, so we attack it first anyway.
Yeah. It's like single boss single monster boss encounters for you.
Can I move here?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna move back here and then cast Bullet.
Okay.
11.
11 is going to miss. Like as you shoot for it, like its form like kind of alters, so it just avoids the bullet and then go back in shape.
Does anyone know what this thing is?
Give me a quick life science check.
I was just gonna say, I would like to.
Even though you saw the name on the handout.
I got a 9 on the
9.
life side.
Yeah. Not quite sure what it is, but it seems to be at home in this drift energy.
It is not a robot. Probably.
Hi, Jack.
Wait, hold on. The life science wasn't my action. If that's it, unless it was supposed to be.
Told you. My one weakness, bolts return.
In which case, I'd like to undo that action. Let's see. I would like to start by attempting, even though I would like to try to throw my last die grenade at this thing. Okay, so it's a range of, well, I made a range of 20 feet and an area effect of 10. Okay, perfect. So I want to target this hex, or this.
I will say
right
it's flying about 10 feet in the air.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it is floating.
Oh, man. Well, you know what? Okay, then that won't work this turn, but it still will work at another turn.
You don't think this thing is going to go to the ground unless it needs to?
That's okay. That's okay. We'll try something different. I would like to, as a move action, set my exocortex to be scanning it to give me bonuses to a rifle shot, and I would like to take a rifle shot at it.
You have to find the right filter to find the right spectrum, like the Predator.
It's so
and finally,
bright.
you find like the super obscure one. It's like, oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's in its left wrist. And I roll a 17 to hit.
17. That is going to hit.
Huzzah for 7 fire damage.
7 fire. All right.
And that was a move action and a basic, and I am done right now.
All right. Wolf.
Joe, you did it again.
Oh, it's just because I just hit the button. Hey,
yeah, we all do that. So did bolts hit it with an energy weapon?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's laser.
Okay. Does this thing look either incorporeal or, not solid? Just by a glance?
I was actually wondering about that. It's not like the ghosts; they're not incorporeal.
Okay.
Even though this thing
would...
seems to be made out of energy, it took the full damage of the thing.
Okay. So I'll still chalk it up to I don't know, and I'll go ahead and shoot it with my coil rifle. I'm gonna go ahead and do a. I'm going to hide since I'm hiding behind my minioneer. And he's a large dragon, even though he's a medium dragon, and I am a small kobold. I'm going to try to do a stealth trick shot.
Don't you just riding on his back, stuck behind.
Just coming behind the wings, he spreads his wings out, and I'm just on the end of it. And I say something cool, but I'm a kobold, so I don't know anything cool. So I just say, yeah, and just shoot. Trick shot. Where is it? Stealth. Here we go. +9. 13 is not going to do it.
Nope.
So no trick shot. So now I'm just going to do my normal shooting. 23 to hit with my coil rifle.
Yep.
Okay. A total of 5 piercing damage. 5 piercing damage.
Right.
And I'm going to spread out. That's my turn.
It's making sure this thing doesn't have any weird resistances.
Turns out it's resistance to everything.
Yeah. Yeah, because like it's not like D&D where it just has like resistances. That has a list. It's like listed as like a feat or a monster feature or something. Yep, I think it's good. Now it's Wolf's turn.
Well, this thing may be 10 feet in the air, and I may be a melee person, but I have wings and I have a reach weapon, so... Wolf of Triaxis! Let's go. Smacky smacky, right in the face. The hammer is gonna fall. Oh my gosh, I rolled a 19. It might actually I think it actually is gonna fall.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
You were intentionally missing last time to catch it off guard.
That's a hit.
Oh, sorry, I was rolling damage. That is 14 damage.
1 moment.
And that is the Ghost Touch Hammer, if it matters.
Let's look up a spell real quick. One thing I miss about D&D Beyond is I just can't roll over the ability. Show me what it is.
Yeah.
That's okay, the ability doesn't do anything. He very kindly skips his turn.
Right, so as you strike the this drift creature, it begins to shimmer again, and it's like zoom, 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 and kind of focuses onto the point that you struck, and the energy, kind of like kinetic energy, bounces back at you. For he cast reflecting armor before the fight. So how much damage did you do to it?
14.
14. Alright, give me a reflex saving throw.
Wait, just 1 second. No, I don't.
You don't?
You can just
This
do
says
that?
this says the casting time is 1 standard action, not a reaction. So it would have to use its turn for it, and then it says reflect damage back against the attacker at any time during the spell's duration. So that reflective armor could not have been activated when I smacked it.
No, he did before the fight. He already had it on.
It didn't exist before. How did he Okay, never mind. How did he
the same way we have our weapons out at the start of a fight.
He was
That's all.
he was there looking at you for a moment and then shimmered with energy. That was him casting the spell.
Okay, I'm only gonna let that go because I can't make the mysticism check to actually know he was casting a spell. But no, okay, so
It's what the book says. It says it casted before the fight starts.
So yeah, I'm sure it does, and this is a thing where
Reflex save.
where I'm that's a terrible save. 10.
10. All right. You don't take the full amount of the damage, but you do take 10 damage as this reflected back at you.
I just imagine that you just come overhead with the mallet, and it hits him, and then it bonks back right into your face.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is a problem.
Well, it's your stamina.
Yeah, I don't know why I accidentally did it to HP.
Remember, green is sand level, red is HP.
Still a problem because this means that now I take damage both when I attack it and when it attacks me.
Well, the spell is dismissed now, so.
That works.
But you are now right next to it. And he is going to reach out.
Hey, is it technically it's 10 feet in the air, so there is a small gap between us. But yes, it is about to suck to be me.
So it doesn't have to be near you. He reaches out what appears to be a hand, and when you do, you notice that it turns from like a kind of a human-looking hand to like a dragonkin with like claws. It's trying to like mimic you. He is going to cast Inflict Pain as he telepathically tries to inflict pain upon you.
Wait just 1 second.
Oh, wait, that's not actually... Okay, I thought this was an attack spell. It's a little bit different. Nope, okay, he's just gonna do something different. Sorry, hold on.
Oh, alright.
Let's make sure it is... Yeah, I thought it was like an attack spell. It's like a debuff spell. He's going to... Yeah, he's just gonna do a slam attack. You're gonna swoop down. It's within 5 feet of you. Do a slam.
So was that a guarded step or a normal swoop down?
Well, he was already in range of you, 10 feet away.
Okay, so he has a range of 10 feet as well.
Well, no. But he was
The
already...
attack
he was,
opportunity of this is move within reach, not move beyond reach.
right.
Well, he is moving within my reach. He is moving through a
okay.
square I threatened, but having said that, he can get there with a guarded step, so there's no reason for him not to take a guarded step and attack me.
See, I could have sworn we had this conversation before, and you were like, no, 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 no. So...
No, it was the opposite way.
No, because we were like... Oh, because he's within his attack, and he's moving within his attack. Okay, yeah. I get you.
Yeah, it's basically, does he move through a square I threaten? Yes or no? Yes
Okay,
or
yeah,
no?
you're right.
And
You're right, guarded step, slam attack. Sorry, I'm being all defensive today.
Well, don't.
Already did it. Does a 15 hit your kinetic armor class?
oh my gosh! Thank you, armor that I retroactively did not steal since the guy was dead. I live for one additional round.
Yay!
Oh, does it hit your EAC though?
The 15 does, the 10 does not.
Okay, so if it does 2 types of damage, bludgeoning and electric, does that mean that one of them still goes through?
Usually that just means the damage is 50-50. It would matter. Which does it say? Does it say to attack target's KAC or EAC in the stat block? Because I'm not...
It just says slam plus 9, B plus E, which I assume is bludgeoning and electric.
Looking it up right now. What happens is apply the means you'll go twice.
Okay, here we go. Weapon with multiple damage types.
Why do rules have to be so confusing?
Because
Anytime there are mixed types, target KAC.
KAC?
That's what I'm seeing on the Reddits
Okay.
from somebody 6 years ago. So if you trust the pre-COVID era of rules,
Barely.
Yeah, this is one I did not know the answer to because I'm just like, I don't know. I know which one I would be, but I don't know.
Okay, so it attempts to hit you, does not work.
Yeah, armor finally actually doing something for me.
Right, Nyla. Isla.
All right. Let's see. I will. Gonna move a little bit further back and then cast bullet again.
Alright.
For a big 9.
Another miss.
You got closer, you might be able to hit it.
Right, bolts.
All right. With him in the air, if I wanted to throw a grenade at him, would it be against his AC?
You're just
Please
aiming for
remember, before you throw a grenade, I'm adjacent to him.
I'm sorry. That's a somewhat good point. What
you aim
weapon
for
have I been-
you aim for a spot on the grid, and it's like a really low AC. It's like a 5.
Right, but since he's in the air, can I aim for a spot in the grid in the air for an AC
you'd
of
have
5
to-
as well?
You'd have to cook the grenade.
Which I
Is
which I think is a thing.
We're finding all the rules for this fight.
Yeah, I know. And this is so a lot of questions for very little return.
Well, here's a question: Is he
Here it
still
is.
10 feet? Is he still 10 feet in the air since he tried to step towards me to attack?
He's like 5 feet off the ground. I think it's a feat you have to take.
Okay.
Yeah, cook grenade is a combat feat.
Okay.
Yeah.
If he is 5 feet off the ground, then that would mean that if I can hit here, then a 10-foot effect grenade would affect him and Wolf, but we'll get to that. The next question for you would be what watching him, what attacks has he done? Have I seen him use what attacks did I see him use on people?
He tried to slam, basically hit Wolf
Okay.
with his fist.
Okay. Can I tell if that was a laser attack?
His body is not made of lasers.
Perfect. Okay. Then we are good. I am going to move to within 20 feet of that grid right next to him, which is going to require movement to here. I am going to attempt to throw a dye grenade. This is the one that if there's no save from it that I can tell. Yes, there is. Let's see. If it hits, then all of the a laser weapon will deal an additional 1d4 to him. Fails its reflex. So here we go. Attempting to hit that. I rolled a 20, dirty 20, so I did hit the spot right next to him.
Okay.
So Wolf and the guy need to make a reflex saving throw, and according to this, it is a DC 14.
How long does it last? Because Wolf is gonna be stuck with it.
It lasts until the die is removed, usually by changing armor or clothing or spending 1d4 hours cleaning yourself.
Okay. So he rolls a 23.
Dang it! So he dodged it. Wolf? Since it wasn't the actual
Net
damage.
20!
Okay, so I need to get some better grenades.
They'd have to make sure because something coming up might be using laser damage.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I see the ink about to land on me. I'm just like, or the die. I'm like, nope, not going to be covered in not going to be covered in more sticky stuff for the rest of the rest of the day, and just matrix dodge through the different part, like jump in the air, flap my wings, and go through like little holes in the splashing radius.
Right, fine,
I
Jack.
need to get some better grenades.
Hey, bolts, buddy. Why are you throwing grenades at me?
It's just decorative.
Hi, Jack.
Decorative grenade.
Yeah, so I don't really have much in the way of doing a trick shot. It doesn't have anything I can engineer. Can't really hide at the moment. Well, what's... Yeah, I don't have anything I can hide at the moment. So I'm just
You're,
gonna...
Could you engineer the door?
you're kind of in a
That we can't
position
get through?
where, yeah, you kind of can't hide.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move somewhere where I will be able to hide.
Like behind this water cooler here.
Close over to that. I'm just gonna do a normal shot at him with the precision rifle.
Alright.
11's not gonna hit,
Nope.
and
You can tell it's like tracking you with this weird eye thing in the middle of its head. It's like watching you.
I don't like that. I don't like that. And that's all I can really do, because I do a trick shot or nothing. Well, I didn't do a trick shot, but a
Oh, that's
simple
right,
point
yeah.
and click interface. Yeah, movement and I don't have a swift action.
Oh wait, but if you miss, you can't do a regular attack. Oh wait, you missed.
Well, that
Never
wasn't a
mind.
trick.
Sorry.
That wasn't a trick
Yeah,
shot.
yeah,
I just
sorry,
moved
yeah.
and yeah.
Wolf. Wolf.
Alex,
Oh, sorry.
you're up.
I didn't. Sorry, I did not hear for some reason. I'm sorry. Okay, but let's go ahead and smack him up and smack him upside the head. 27. Holy crap! I'm doing as good with the hammer this time as I did bad last time.
Yep, that one hits. Yeah, you couldn't hit those zombies for nothing. But, yep, that hits.
That's going to be another 15 damage. And can't full attack because it's unwieldy. So yeah, I think this is a good spot. I think this is a good spot to stand to hold it. If I hold it here, everyone should be able to shoot at without it getting cover from me. So I'll just go ahead and stay here and end my turn.
Yeah, this thing is starting to do like the Terminator 2, like switching between different faces as it's trying to like maintain its form. Let's see here. Out of desperation, he's going to cast a spell. He's going to cast Lesser Confusion on Wolf.
Oh dang it! And spells don't trigger attacks of opportunity in this game. I think.
Oh, they don't?
Well, they don't in the other game either, or D&D.
They do in Pathfinder.
Oh,
Should we look it up? Let's look it up. Starfinder.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does not provoke in this game.
Like ranged weapons do. Casting a spell provokes attack of opportunity unless the spell specifies otherwise. So yeah, it does.
Oh, it does? I was apparently wrong then. So in that case, smacky. Let's see if I can smack it. Let's see if I can smack it so hard it can't do. If I can smack it to death so it can't use the spell.
Oh wait, maybe that's just for concentration spells. Hold on.
Well, I got a 22 if it exists, but it might not exist.
Does cast. Sorry, I won't spend too long on this.
This is what the viewers want.
Yep. Son of action.
Everybody at home, if you want us to look up a rule, tell us.
I think you're right. It does not.
Looking up
Okay, so
rules
that
in the
rule does
middle
not
of the
exist
game,
then.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Watch me look up the rules.
Get the paper shuffling.
Oh,
Can
that's
I?
interesting.
So should I just take that 14 and change it to my will save instead?
Is it the? You can, yeah.
Okay, that makes my will save's a +3, so that makes my saving throw a 17 total. Which I don't know if that's going to be enough or not, but I'm hoping it is.
It's just enough. He tries to get into your head, constantly trying to blur your vision, make you confused. But after dealing with
He gets into my head, sees my ridiculous backstory that no one actually knows, and then it's just confused himself by it.
Yeah. You've been around those zombies enough. You're fine. Alright. Nyla. Isla.
Okay, I am gonna once again cast Bullet.
The simplicities of being a soldier.
Do I want to cast Bullet once or twice?
His AC is pretty high.
Yeah,
Go for once. Get the hit.
22.
Yeah.
That one hits.
And then damage is 8 fire.
8 fire. Right. And you notice this entire time, he hasn't been making, like, any sort of sound. It's really creepy. Even when he takes damage.
Does it at least make a satisfying bonk sound when I smack him with a hammer?
Yeah, well, it doesn't make a sound. Whatever sound.
Does my hammer make a sound at least?
Yeah, because doink.
Yes.
Maybe it has,
Yay!
it's one of those old, like, carnival ones that just goes squeaky when you hit.
Right,
A
bolts.
squeaky hammer.
Yeah.
Bolts.
Alright. Well, Bolt is going to take movement to back up as far as he can. And he is I was also going to take a shot for a 15.
Not hit.
Does not hit. I'm running out of batteries. I'm not really. I still got 13 shots. That is it. Go Bolts.
Go team. Kajak.
Alright, now I'm close enough to do something where I'm going to crawl behind the little table here. Try and get a stealth trick shot on him.
Okay.
Stealth check. 15, not gonna do it.
Nope.
But I'm just gonna go ahead and try my own chance at casting gun. 25.
That one hits.
8 piercing damage. Almost max.
Right. It's like barely holding together.
Oh, you can do it, Minioneer! Finish him!
Vilki Nelitic Jalir. And I smack him with a hammer again. Well, the good rolls were bound to end eventually.
No, use
I completely
the
whiffed.
Use the side of the hammer with the head on it.
You're holding it backwards. as you swing upwards.
That was my standard. For my move action, I will cry.
As you swing your hammer, it kind of distorts its shape, kind of twists downwards, and we'll try to do a slam attack. It's going to do a full attack. 13 and 12, not going to hit.
Ah! The full attack ruined you. With that 13 would have hit without that -4.
Hubris.
I live for another round. What is happening? I'm not getting beat up as well as I usually do. This is making me. This is outside my comfort territory. I don't know what's going on.
Right, Ella.
Bullet misses.
Have you tried loading the gun, Illa?
I don't think you hit this thing yet.
Do you not see the laser coming out? It's loaded.
Alright, Bolts, you've been doing pretty good.
Well, not last round. I am going to finish where I wanted to get to, which was behind this little thing. And again, take my laser shot and 21
My own hits.
for a good roll, 10 fire damage.
Right, this laser goes right through this phantom's head, and what appears to be a mouth appears and just opens up wider and wider as if it's like silently screaming, and it kind of explodes in this rainbow of pinks and purples and blues. That does make a sound.
A pleasant sound.
And as the kind of the elements of drift energy kind of emits all over the room, you feel it kind of you sense it's like time altering properties kind of like find residence on your body, and you find yourself rested as if you've taken a long rest.
Whoa!
I don't know how that worked, but I'm gonna take it.
It's the drift.
It's called.
Just let it do.
It's a way where you don't have to go back to the Adventures in Junk.
Oh, I assumed it was just called the GM taking mercy on us.
Plot armor. But like a plot nap.
We all wake up and this is just a thing like 4 hours later.
Yeah. I figured you guys would want some of your stamina. Resolve points
I got
back.
all mine still.
Yeah, I need my resolve points back so I can spend them to not die.
We're not doing a hardcore gameplay yet. But as the Phantom disintegrates, the lights, now that the energy disturbance has been taken care of, the lights kind of resume to a more stable, still a dim light, but a more stable level.
Okay, wow, so that's over. Was not a fan of that thing. Everyone okay?
Did everybody just taste purple?
What in the heck was that?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
Don't look at me. Anyone an expert on the drift or science that could explain this?
I know how to science some things. Can I try and science the shit out of what the hell that was?
Sure.
What do you need to roll?
Life science.
Life science.
I think that's more
24.
for like,
Even with my miserable +5, I got a 24.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if that was the right one, but you've heard rumors and accounts of whenever there's a rip in the drift that makes their way to the material plane, they're just creatures that live in the drift called drift phantoms, and they're definitely not supposed to stay here.
All right, so okay, I think I figured this out. You know, like when you bend down, sometimes you rip a hole in your pants. It's like that, but happening to the fabric of the universe. That thing was from the drift, and it came through a rip in the pants of the universe.
I really hope that's not what the technology we're after does, because if so, that sounds like unleashing it might be bad for everyone.
We'll put it in the fine print.
It does need to be found and controlled, though. Repaired.
Well, I don't know how to repair,
I guess if no other rips in reality come to try to kill us, we probably have the time to study it now. And by we, I mean very 13, because I'm going to be honest, this thing freaks me out. I'm not coming near it again unless I have to.
I think it's a straight
I'm just going to back up towards the door until everyone else is ready to leave. It's like, nope, did not like that.
Trip over one of the dead space goblins.
So is there what we're looking for here? Does it condense down into like a carryable thing that we take with us?
This is the actual experiment. It's huge. It has to be safely transported, but you can do a perception check to see if there's any research notes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Or like a data pad with stuff on it.
Yeah, that's why it was important we got salvaging rights, because it was a significant thing we were going to need to take away, not something we could just pocket.
You found another room with a bunch of paper records. So everyone who wants to search the room, give me a perception check.
Readings for
Perception
nerds.
is an 11. I assume I'm too distracted by wanting to be out of here.
The room that had the space zombies in it.
It was, with the computers, had like filing cabinets.
Oh, the one that blew up?
Yeah.
I got a 20 perception check.
Okay.
I got a 13, because readings for nerds.
12. Because readings for nerds.
Yeah, readings for nerds.
Kajak, I imagine kobolds are little scavengers. They're used to picking up little things. Like something stands out to you as you're looking at all the debris. Discover a still intact metal bracelet. Its outward appearance is quite stylish and doesn't look like it belongs to any of the other apparatuses here. There's a small metal panel on the interior of the bracelet that, when touched, reveals open circuitry. This is obviously some kind of computer.
I attempt to turn it on, interpret it, like figure out what it is.
Yep. You mean computer or engineering?
Let's see, computer is +8, engineering is a +12, so 24 engineering.
Yep. You realize it is a miniature computer, but it's specifically designed to be worn by androids' armor upgrade slot.
Oh yeah, see, it plugs in right here. It's a USB-C. Hey, Bolts!
Yo.
I got a cool wrist computer for you.
Ooh.
I think it integrates with your arm. Basically, you can look at it, and then it tells you what time it is.
It seems to be designed for androids.
This is designed this is designed for androids. Do we all look the same to you?
Oh, you're an Apple. Sorry.
Yeah, this is for PC.
Do all of us robotic creatures appear the same to you?
Hey! Yes.
That is fair. I have trouble telling this apart as well.
So even though
it's for the best. I'm not sure if we should go plugging random things we found into our bodies next to the tear in the fabric of the universe.
Yeah. So even though it's designed for androids, it's still a computer. You can attempt to hack into it.
I'll attempt to hack into it. Or Bolts, you might have a little better.
I can help, or however.
We have an adapter.
Yeah. You have a pallet adapter.
Bolts, all you guys look the same. See if you can hack into this.
I think this might be my friend Steve. I roll a 24 on computers.
24. It's a little tricky. It's technology that's, 300, 400 years old, and designed to be integrated with the android's kind of mainframes and circuits.
It's a Zune.
But you're able to bypass any password protections.
Yes.
And you just see, gigs after gigs of research data and digital data based on the engine.
Okay, perfect.
And this is definitely what Very 13's been looking for.
Awesome. even okay, so I know its interface is designed for an Android body, but since I have a data jack in my head, is there any way for me to make a copy on my own self of the data, or is it non-interfaceable like that, other than just like the screen?
I will say, since it's in your brain, that's basically how you're seeing it.
Perfect. So I would like to also make a backup copy.
I don't know, it's like 3 gigs of data, though.
Whoa, 3 gigabytes.
It's 5 megs.
I hope I have enough in there.
You might have to delete your grenade throwing software.
Yeah, you have to
unlearn
unlearn French. Unfortunately.
I'm going to reload my gun.
Yep.
Reloaded. I just want to appreciate how, Brice, you wanted in universe to be able to make a hash dump copy of of what we found. I appreciate that on an entire another level.
Well, you never know if this thing's gonna survive the next battles.
Wolf, as you're by the door, kind of not wanting to have anything to do with this place, you hear footsteps, like running towards the hallways towards you.
Ah, flip. I hope this is someone we like.
You're clink, 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 clink. It's like running at full speed.
Backing away from the door.
Step back. Keep hammer fully drawn.
I am aiming my gun at the door.
You hear the outer door open. Then you start hearing banging. Bang, bang, bang.
What do they want?
Do they not? Isn't the door open more? Can't the door be open from that side? Why are they knocking?
Remember, you had a key.
Oh, yeah, use the key. Use the key, Wolf. Open
Your
it up.
voice go, friends, it's me, Very 13. I have
Okay, but is it Very 13's voice we hear, or is it someone? Or is
It's me, Very 13.
So even though
friend.
it's me, I am doing Very 13's voice.
Okay.
It is Very 13's voice.
Okay.
I'm just saying it could be someone making a performance check to mimic the voice. Okay, open the door.
You see Very 13.
Ah!
It
Just
could
like
be
the
someone
voice
making a
says.
disguise check to.
Okay, better make sure. Very 13 kind of walks into the room. Guys, I have important news from Riddle. But then she looks and she sees the rift drive. She goes, "Oh my. It's what we've been looking for."
Wait, no. What's the news? What's the news?
She stands there for a moment and goes, "Oh, of course. Riddle has just contacted me on my personal comms units. It says it's urgent." And she holds out a comm pad. And he goes, and Riddle's voice peers over to saying, goes, "Where the heck have you guys been? I should have given you guys my spare comm units. Thank goodness Very 13 was here, but whatever." He says, "Listen, I know you're dealing with a lot of bad things out there at the moment, but I just saw Tetrolo and his gang head to the outer junk field. I tried to trail them, but they got ahead of me, saying they're pretty close. They're gonna have a stellar flare any minute. You don't have much time. And they have a small army with them."
Oh, no.
Well,
Can we reactivate the turrets?
or the shield?
Or the rift in space-time and get our own army.
Saying, "Well, shield's probably a no-go, but there's an old scavenger's trick where you just hunker down and then just kind of wait out the people that are trying to kill you. So he might be able to rig some traps. See what we can find around the stellar flare, see if he can rig some traps. He said there's a turret. That's great. Get that up and running.
Okay, you heard. Let's figure out what to do. Okay, I'm good now. Let's go.
Very 13 goes, oh dear, if the true warriors get a hold of this technology, it will definitely be sold to the wrong type of people. I shall go talk to our new friends and see if they can distract the true warriors. At least for a little bit.
Why do the true warriors even know about this?
Somehow they
News travels fast.
must have gotten word somehow. Must have overheard a conversation you were having. Maybe they have ears where you didn't know about, but there's no time to waste. She kind of looks around the other room one more time and goes, it's like soon we'll have this technology safely deactivated and into the proper hands. But for now, we need to defend this place.
I see. Kajak, cover your ears for a moment.
Okay. And I cover where my ear holes would probably be.
So you basically just hear there's basically just a long loud beep going to cover Wolf's words as you just see a subtitle swearing in Draconic.
Okay, so basically you don't have much time. Like less than maybe 15-20 minutes of game time.
Is there any way that you can reactivate the turret but make it not target us?
Can I program friendly units into? Can we try that? Is that possible?
You can definitely attempt to reactivate the turret, but as for reprogramming its logic, I'm not quite so sure. But I'm going to make sure I am safely away from this place before you do that.
Wait, I have some reading material for you. I give her the watch on this device.
Bracelet?
Yeah, the bracelet. There are log notes for the experiment.
This belonged to Berry 8. My goodness. Again, she gets lost in thought. She has to be snapped out of it. Goes, but now's not the time.
Did you get out of here?
Yeah, it's a good thing that turret was deactivated, I guess, or else I would have been blown up. And she exits the solar flare. So you can basically take, you have to basically set up defenses. You can search the stellar flare for scraps to make traps. You can try to activate. You try to activate the turret. You can go to the goblins and trash hunters, see if they have any resources. But you do know that the old security drone, you definitely know that's a source of scrap.
Right.
Okay, here's a thought.
Hmm?
There are happily married couple. Are the leaders of the thing. Why don't we just build an entire why don't we just quickly build an army of everyone here in 15 minutes and have everyone stationed throughout the ship, and then reactivate the turret for when they come in, and have everyone else ready to ambush them after they get past the turret.
I think Barry said she was going to go try and get them to, hold them off a bit.
Yeah, they're going to run distraction. AKA, they cannot help you.
Okay, well, I have 2 ideas for traps right away. I've got a spare set of spike scraps for my armor. We can just lay that down somewhere. And 2, maybe we can pump poisonous gas into one of these airlock chambers. So when they come in, and we lock them in there, and we just suffocate them.
Do you have any poisonous gas?
Not yet.
going to show you the entire map, so it might go black for a second.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Nope. There you go.
So you can say where to set up the traps.
We set up that server room to look like it has, something valuable in it.
Yeah. I have a very quick important question. The doors on the side, do either of those doors lead to access of the ships that we can't access, or do they lead to a section of the ship? Or do they just lead to another section of the ship?
They're inaccessible doors. Anything that's red is inaccessible.
Yeah.
I know they're inaccessible, but I just want to make sure that there is only one entrance, and they say can't blow up one of the inaccessible doors and come in from there.
Yep, just one entrance.
Okay, that's what I needed. That's what I was trying to check. So that's good.
Okay,
So you wanted to try and make this a decoy room?
Okay, you try to reactivate the computer. Or like the trap, basically. Second.
I would like to recharge my gun if the charging port wasn't too badly.
Yeah, if you guys want to recharge batteries.
I think I'll be good.
You basically leave it unattended while you're going about your business. Sorry, I'm just seeing what kind of check. If you want to try to reactivate that, give me a engineering check.
Since we're both pretty good at engineering, can we work on it together and maybe make it a...
If you both do it, then that's one less thing you get to prepare.
What's your engineering?
I'm a 10 on engineering.
I'm a 12.
Well, I'm gonna let you do it. You seem to have this under control.
Nope, but I probably will.
Do not forget to reactivate the sensor, not just whatever we did to the turret. We keep saying turret, but I think we all mean sensor, right?
Yeah. I would like to basically reactivate this, what we need to do. The sensor, the turret, the record friendlies. Well, it's only going to attack things when technology comes through, so...
I have a question.
Well, okay, so we're going like through different things. So you're doing the...
Let's do one thing at a time, Joey. Go ahead and tell us what we can do first.
So first, are you going to reactivate the faulty computer?
The one that Illa was standing near, or the one... Which computer?
The one that blew up in your face. I thought that's
Illa,
what
that
you
was
were...
you. What did you want to do with that room, Illa?
Well, if we could have that set up as a decoy, someone might think there is the data in there that they need and get zapped like you did. But since I'm not really smart people good at doing stuff, I was thinking of just dragging a bunch of the heavier stuff into the main entrance so they're bottlenecked and have no way to go except for under that turret.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That turret's going to... they have to go through it, so it's going to... Anyone that goes to that door.
So they're already...
Yeah, I think Isla was saying if they currently could escape to the left and right, but if you were to block that with heavy, difficult terrain, then they may not be able to get away from it as easily. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Should we block those paths? Because while going directly into the turret will expose them, it's also the fastest path to get
You
past
don't think
it.
there's time to blockade...
there's no time to do that.
door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no! Joey, I deleted myself on accident while I was trying to delete
God,
myself.
you're out of the, you're out of the
Sorry.
game.
Where have I been? I went through the rift.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you gameplay-wise what you can do. And you can get creative, but I'm saying, like, these are the options.
Okay.
You can search rooms to find enough material to make a trap, which will trap a hallway. You could block doors in a similar way. You can reactivate the turret. You can reactivate the computer with a proper check.
Sure.
I would like to reactivate the computer being what I'm at right now, right?
Yeah, I think that's the thing that blew up on you, right?
Oh, that. Okay, no, I will
So-
reactivate the turret then, if I may.
Okay. Give me a.
Well, I'm not smart enough to reactivate anything or build any traps. I suppose the best thing I can do is spend my time gathering scrap and delivering it to others who can do things.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, give me a. So ones that are looking for scrap, give me a perception or engineering. And I'm going to get back to you in a minute. We're entering a tower defense mode.
I found no scrap.
Not a single piece of scrap in this entire broken down machine of a husk of a ship.
You
Not
found
one!
a pile of fluffy teddy bears.
Just
found
oh
the
man,
critical
they're gonna be so angry when they discover that there's not a single piece of scrap on this entire ship after all that fighting for it.
Give me an engineering check. Try to reactivate this turret. Whoever's doing it.
Alright. 19.
Since you've already done it before.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, you're familiar with it. But you're able to reactivate the turret.
Great. And I'd like to do one other thing that's very small.
Yep.
I want to drop my spike armor that nobody's using, or the spike scrap spikes, tactical spikes, right here in the entryway. Try and clog it right in front of it. So try and clog it.
So that will give you.
Acts like Caltrops.
That will give you basically 2 scrap points. You need 6 to make a trap.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Well, I have scrap spikes. That'll be 2 points. So if we can find others.
Okay, so
It's
yeah, no one really
all
rolled.
up to you, Bolts. It's all up to you, Bolts.
You weren't able to find anything. You kind of look at all this junk and you're clueless about what you can do to make it into anything.
Did you? Okay.
All I
But-
found was a collection of very collectible plates and fine china,
Yeah,
and
you all got
I
that
can't destroy that.
It's in perfect condition even after the crash too. You're already able to find 6 scrap points from the broken down drone. That's easy enough.
Okay.
So you can trap basically any point on the map.
But you got the thing, the sensor backup, right?
I will say yeah, you did both. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
it'll be the last thing you do, so you don't get killed.
And so I have a question for you. I will either. I think putting that computer back together as a trap is a good idea, but my creative option would be to do something to enhance the turret to maybe give it better damage or some sort of advantage or perk.
So you actually didn't see this thing fire. Upon closer inspection, you realize, oh, this thing is really tough. It can hit multiple targets at once, and you just don't have the time to do anything.
Awesome.
It's already top of the line.
This thing is in good shape. Okay, cool. Then yeah, I will head to that computer that busted him up, which I think was this room way up here.
Yep, it'll be the
Yeah, it's
middle
the green
middle
room.
hallway basically.
And I will try to reactivate that without blowing myself up.
Give me an engineering check as
Oh,
you try
it's not
to
a computer
rewire
check.
everything.
Dang it! It
Yep.
is. That makes sense. 23.
23. Yep. You realize that it's just had stored up power
Mm.
from being deactivated for so long, and then the sudden surge of activity was just building up until Hijack pressed a button.
That's why I
You were
kept
able
passing
to
it.
recreate
That's so dangerous.
the thing and kind of make it he wedged the door open, so it's kind of an obvious, an obvious thing. It's maybe they're in here type of thing.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
Illa and Wolf, since you guys couldn't find scrap, we do have enough to find to craft one place or one square. Where would you guys like to put it? I figure you guys can decide that.
Well, the thing is, a gate in the entrance to the gate, they basically have to go under the arch to get in, right?
The turret is protecting basically the first hallway. So it'd be good to place it like, you know, here, here, or here, here.
You can't see where you're
Here. You can't see my things.
Oh, we see it now.
Well, they'll probably try to go down the side hallways to avoid getting in range of the turret a second time. So one of the two side hallways they say is what we should trap.
Yeah, okay.
Would be more ideal to be able to trap both of them, but
some people couldn't find scraps.
okay, I think I'm looking at the hallways, and they have a bunch of trash around the side of them. So someplace like there, or there. One of those four places were basically near 50-50 chance of getting someone with them. If they try to send people down both hallways, near guaranteed chance. But
I would say do it in one of these parts in the middle because they have to cross one of those three spots. So.
For simplicity's sake, you're basically doing right, left, or center.
Yeah, so
Boom.
right in
What do you say?
Right and left, I think are more likely than center because center is more likely to put them in range of the turret again. Probably on the right-hand side because the left-hand side they would have to go through the turret again to go down the center, while the right-hand side they might come down the right-hand side then go center. So if we put it somewhere over here on the right-hand side, I think that's the best spot for there.
And I was thinking of going on the left side of the hall here to shoot at them as they come in. To, like, slow them down from disabling the turret.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, do we want to be exposed like that where they can take shots at us while they're going in, or do we want them to just be stuck dealing with the traps?
Now, Riddle suggested hunker down and, like a defensible position, but you are free to wander the halls when they are.
Well, if that's the case, it might be a good idea to do that in the big room here and put the traps outside of the room.
Choke point.
If we're going to be playing defensive.
Yeah, we're going to need to be careful with the big room because unless they find a second key, their only way into the big room is going to be destroying the door. So won't want to stand directly next to the door because there's the possibility of the door being exploded.
Bolts. Do you still have any of those sticky grenades?
That was my last one.
Dang it! Do you have any other grenades?
I have a smoke grenade, which was very effective against life forms.
I think that would be good if we could just use that in like the airlock part, because that's a choke point, and then we could literally choke them if we could keep that door shut.
You see,
that might also physically choke them.
Yeah.
As you're working on the turret, you see Merc poke her head in.
Yeah.
Hello.
Careful.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. Heard you need scrap.
Yeah. You got any? You couldn't find any.
She throws you the EMP key and goes, "The thing's worthless now. Use that scrap."
That's a good idea. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, if you see any of those warriors, shoot them.
Oh yeah, they're you guys better hurry up. They're like killing all of us.
Okay, yeah.
They're like killing all of us.
So it's okay. Goblins can't count. All of us was the name of one of the goblins.
You have 4 more scrap points, so you have room for 1 more scrap.
Yeah. All right. The other trap, I'd say, I like the idea of doing a choke point for things, so I'd say if we could put either here or here, since we have the right side sort of done in the middle.
Yeah.
Actually, we have this set up, so let's put the other trap up there. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Where are you making your last stand? You're going to be in the room?
So, I have a question, something useful I could maybe do while they're setting up the traps, since I couldn't find any scrap. So there is lots of stuff in the room on the map. Can I turn over a few tables and stuff to basically make some spots they can hide behind with their guns to have
Cover?
soft cover while they fire at anyone coming through the door?
Yeah. You say there's plenty of junk you can move around. It's going to be your last thing you can do, though.
Okay, I'm not good for doing anything else, so I'll go ahead and start making some soft cover for people for them to use.
You're going to be able to move one table.
Dang.
I mean,
I wish I had this idea earlier.
Yeah, you guys have already done a lot of stuff outside, so.
So we can open and close this door
Kai
with
Jif,
the key as we want.
Kai Jif, where do you want to be in the room? In this room?
Don't bother for me because I can basically turn any little thing into cover as a bonus action. So
yeah, but you're the only one I can communicate with telepathically.
Well, just put it over here, and then I'm not going to stand over there because somebody else can stand over there.
Okay, I will. Well, I think that's too close to the wall that they might not be able to get a good shot.
Put it over here, then.
I'll put whatever this thing is right here.
All right, go ahead and do that.
Okay, so that thing near the reactor, I'll be basically turning it over so it faces against the wall, and someone can hide behind that and have cover.
Yeah. Okay.
Hooray! I wasn't completely useless for this part.
Yay!
So
I think tactically, other than all these traps we put down, what I think the best thing would be do is, while they're trying to get into the this entryway, we could. That's when we hit them with a smoke grenade and try and smoke up this area. Oh, great! Sounds like a great idea. Good job, Mark.
do you have a smoke grenade, Brice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have one. That's the last grenade I have is a smoke grenade.
Okay. So are you all going to be in the main room?
The advice we were given was hunker down, and I don't see any reason not to. This door needs a key to open, so that at the very least should slow them down slightly, because they'll either have to go find another key somewhere in the ship, unless they magically already have the key, which is doubtful because this thing had an EMP shield over it, or they will have to bust the door down.
I've got a welder. We could probably weld the door shut.
Oh, too late. You guys have already done your stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm asking where you guys want to be.
I will be in the back room here, hiding behind some small cover that I have. Yeah, hiding behind some small cover that I have overturned and can hide behind because of my ability.
Okay. Hyla, you gonna be in there too?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in here.
We'll move bolts in there too. Okay, so I'm gonna say too that for this next part.
Don't forget, someone has cover they can take right here. So
we'll say Barry gave you some comm units, which I think you were supposed to have the entire time, but I somehow missed. This is basically what's happening outside the stellar flare.
Well, wait, does Ilya or Bolts want to move behind the cover I made so that they get a bonus to their AC?
Bolts, get behind the cover you're near.
One of us does. Alright. I get behind the cover.
Hey guys, look what I found on this computer screen.
Yeah, you have like a security camera or something. So a loud metal clang echoes through the empty corridors of the stellar flare, followed by the thump of bootsteps and the priming of weapons. The exterior airlock has been breached. A brief burst of static comes through the comms, then replaced by a deep, gravelly voice. Greetings. I don't know who you are, or why you came to my town, or how you're causing me so much trouble, but that ends now. Surrender and hand over the technology you found in the stellar flare, right now, and I swear by Ka, pillar of the sky, you will leave this place unharmed. He chuckles. To be honest, I hope you don't. My true warriors trekked all this way, and they're itching for a fight. I would hate to disappoint them. You have till the count of 10. And the voice begins a slow countdown.
I'd like to try and use the comms to go back and through like a busted speaker out there and be like, I'm sorry, we're out of McFlorble fries. Would you like to supersize it? Maybe get an apple fritter?
You hear a voice in the back go, I want an apple fritter.
Alright, that'll be $7.90. Please move ahead to the first window.
I'm not in the mood
Bless his heart, he tries his best.
I'm not in the mood for games. I'm going to assume that you don't surrender.
True warriors are nerds.
Yeah!
Nerds! He goes, don't say I didn't give you a chance. And he flicks off
you're not nerds, so that means none of you are smart enough to open anything in the ship? I thought you guys were more capable than that.
It's too late. He flipped off the comms.
Dang it! Other people got a good jab in. I did, but
And jab him with your fist.
I am debating if I want to use my claws or the hammer for this fight. I think I'll start with the hammer. I can just drop it if I need to. I realize the hammer only actually has a max damage of 3 higher and minimum damage of 1 lower than my claws. But my claws can full attack if I need to, which I might need to depending on how many people get in here. But, so we'll see. I'm holding the hammer. I'm holding the hammer ready for now.
Hear a voice boom out. He goes, True warriors! Saying, Frollo goes, we need some fodder. The first wave is deployed. I kind of like the idea that you got it's down a little bit. You got like a security camera working.
Yeah.
You see 2 Yosoki, the rat people, and 1 red-skinned human true warriors kind of come through the airlock. And the moment they cross by the security gate, the 2 Yosokis are immediately turned to Swiss cheese by the turret. The human is also injured, and he just immediately sees his companions on the ground, gets scared, runs away. You hear Detrollo go, saying, I told you to attack! And then you see him take out his little flaming axe thingy. He just slices his head off.
Nice.
He goes, True warriors don't retreat! And he holds it out in front of him. It's like, may that be a lesson to all of you.
I have it on very good account that they retreat a lot based on previous fights.
It's like, that ends now. He goes, second wave.
Quick question. Does this count as us now encountering a significant enemy?
I mean, I would say for you, yeah.
Okay, so not significant enemies as in someone important. Significant enemies as in are we in an encounter now? Where they're We're significant enemies of people who can still find stuff are currently engaged with us, even though they're going through traps. I am trying to figure out if I can activate Solarian mode or not.
We're not in combat yet. Sorry.
Okay, so that's what I need to know. So I can't. I was hoping I could charge up a supernova to have ready for them as soon as they come in, but oh well.
I guess technically there's no reason why you can't, but for gameplay reasons, I'm going to say like that'll be kind of metagaming a little bit too much.
Yeah, basically the game says that if there are no significant enemies, then I cannot gain. Or are no significant enemies at all, then I cannot go into stellar mode. So.
Yep. So you see two more human. Well, this time it's 4 human true warriors. Two of the kind of the lackeys that you've seen before. Another one is like this big brutish type, and kind of a keener looking a female one. And she looks at the dead Yusaki on the ground and goes, and like knows something's up. So she's gonna try to bypass this. She does a perception check. Who has the highest engineering skill?
That would not be me. It'd be Kaijak.
12 for Kaijak.
Okay. Perception. Where is it?
Oh man, are they gonna get in a hacker battle?
Hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
I don't know what I roll for perception. Is it will or
Perception?
Yeah.
Perception is a skill. You just roll perception.
Perception. Here it is. Okay, I was gonna find it.
Oh, it's a skill. Yeah.
19. Right. So she somehow fails to notice the turret. And one of the human true warriors gets shot up. They all start to scatter. Not scatter, but kind of run out of the line of fire. So they head down the western side.
Oh, the turret! They brought the turret with them.
Yep. You see the broken robot slowly make their way past. As they turn the corner, she's going to do another perception check. See if she sees it. Rolls a 20. But you have like a 24 or something, right? Or you have like a 14, you said? Or a 12?
Who set up that trap? My engineering is a 12. Plus
okay.
12.
So again, so what is this trap? Is this the spikes?
Yeah, that's the last thing that we had made, so.
Yep. The one that got shot by the turret, it's like, oh jeez. Those turrets really hurt, and then he steps on like a tripwire, a bunch of spikes come up from the ground, impales him. Oh golly!
He just got marved.
Yeah. Yeah, a true warrior lieutenant's like, they set up traps! Everyone on their guard! And they get to the locked door. And, she points to the big guy. They try to open it, nothing happens. She points to the big guy saying, get this thing open! And he will spend some time punching this door down. And in
I was
doing
gonna say
so,
we could just open it real quick and then close it and maybe crush one of them.
Yeah, I was just thinking it would be really funny to open the door right as he tries to punch it, causing him to fall on his face.
if you open it without them realizing it, I would give not everyone, like one of you, a surprise round.
Would this be a time where to use social skills? I have training in bluff now.
Okay, never mind. If it just opens without them expecting, you all get a surprise round.
Alright. Open it!
At least for the guy opening. The other guys have their weapons drawn. So
Yeah.
I shoot over this thing I'm behind. What is it?
Probably a table. Maybe a printer.
it was like a desk. No, I'm just kind of thinking, about like opening it unexpectedly, because they are prepared.
Make a roll. Just make a, you know.
It's time to lie.
Okay, are you opening the door for a surprise
Look,
round?
there's absolutely no way they can get through that door. It's fortified and sealed shut. Nothing is opening it.
You see
Yeah, we're safe. We're totally safe here.
You see a guy's fist like make a dent in it.
Yeah.
You're like, uh-oh.
So Joey, he's trying to make it sound like the door is fortified to keep them off guard.
And then basically open the door right as he tries to hit it.
Okay.
I am trying to bluff them.
You know what, I'll at least give them a like a flat-footed effect. See if he's like tripped up.
Do I roll bluff though to see if he's...
You know what? I think that's enough. He goes in for a punch, kind of time it just right. You're gonna have to be next to the door to do the key.
Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was apparently one step away from where I thought it was.
You
Okay.
have long arms.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess, yeah. But he reels his fist back. He's got to try to punch it again. You open the door. He falls forward. Gets the flat-footed condition. And I'll let you... I think that's enough.
Just make a choice, Joey. You don't have to struggle. Just pick one, and then we'll do whatever you
It's
say.
hard. It's hard for me.
I know.
We're gonna roll for initiative.
There you go. Okay.
I'll say what I'm personally ready to do is just flatten this guy with a hammer.
You can't make
Ooh,
decisions. I'm
20
the
on
president.
initiative.
Aha!
I have a nat 20.
I doubt the
I already had one.
Not one.
Okay, so we can choose between a nat 20 or a nat 20.
You take my nat 20, and I'll take your nat 20.
More delicious.
Yeah.
Let's do that. We'll trade nat 20s.
Yeah.
Can you give me one of your
No,
nat
shut up,
20s?
Bolts. You stay over there.
Poor Bolts.
Sorry, Bolt. You should have been a kobold too.
It's okay, Bolts. We have a nat 20 at home.
I
The
love
nat
when you
20 at
roll.
home is just the nat 20 at home is just 2 dice with a 2 and a 0 on it.
You need hens.
All right. Show you guys artwork. Because artwork's always fun. You've seen the Human True Warrior before. This is what the big guy looks like.
Oh yeah, space thugs.
Yep. And here's what the lieutenant looks like.
Uh-oh. That's a mean-looking rifle.
Right, hijack.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the guy on the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and use a stealth trick attack
Right.
14, so the trick attack fails. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot. 9, probably gonna miss dude on the ground.
He is flat-footed, so he gets -2.
So 9 hit.
Sorry, it's thing here. So. It will hit.
Wow.
He's not very heavily armored.
Yeah, 5 piercing damage.
Goes to the door. It's a sniper bullet into his shoulder.
I'm going to telepathically, before the end of my turn, shout out to Wolf. Lock the door before they get in.
Oh, it'll be an action, just so you know.
Yeah, but you know.
This one has enough time to come in, though. And doesn't have a melee weapon to run.
He gets in and just sees a dragon sitting there holding a giant hammer.
Yep.
Oh.
It's a move action to switch weapons, right?
Believe
If
so.
I may, would the lieutenant be the one that moves in? Because she was higher up on an airplane.
That's
Well,
right.
basically, he can drop one weapon as a free action, and then draw the other, and then draw his next weapon as a move action.
Oh, you know what? So she was over here. She actually sees Wolf, so she's gonna fire. Yeah, she's gonna fire. Be a little bit of cover.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm around a hard corner here, so I might actually avoid this attack. It could happen. I've managed to avoid multiple attacks tonight. Will is.
I don't know if you managed
Is this
to avoid it
the
as much
routine
as
for all the times I would?
Nope.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
That's a crit.
Yep. You take 12 piercing damage with her rifle.
Well, dodging was nice while it lasted.
Well, this is an automatic weapon. But those do cool things. She's going to stow her rifle. Take out a rapier. Like a short sword. This thing doesn't loop. Okay, sorry. Wolf, your turn.
We really want to shut the door here, or do we want to just do this fight and get it over with?
It will lock. Unless you have some way to hit 2 things at once.
I mean, is sealing the door actually a standard action, or is it a move action?
Joey?
I'm sorry?
Is closing the door a standard action or move action? Because I would think I could just quickly hit the thing.
I mean, what's that kind of stuff usually in Starfinder? Like interacting with an object during battle.
In Pathfinder, I know opening a door could be done as a move action, but I don't actually know in Starfinder, so time to Google.
It has a little
Manipulate an item. Moving or manipulating an item is usually a move action. This reduces being put away stored item, picking up an item, moving a heavy object, opening a door. I mean, it's putting in a key, so move action.
Yeah.
Okay, so move action, close the door, standard action, smashy smashy.
Thank you. Reached.
Nat 1 on the smash with the hammer. I think I just completely destroyed the tile right next to him.
And his kinetic armor's class higher. Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, it's a nat 1 anyway. It misses either way.
Nice.
I'm starting to think that Wolf might need glasses.
Right, Isla.
Alright, I am going to... We're gonna shoot... Yeah, I'll shoot twice.
There's a
30-20 for the first one.
30-20's gonna hit.
Alright, 1 sec. Just gotta see what the modifier is.
Remember, it's a
Plus 3.
-4, yeah.
10 damage.
Well, the first one hits.
11 for the second one.
Oh, that was the damage?
First one did 10 damage at a 20.
Okay.
And then I rolled 11 for the second shot.
Which actually hits.
And I do 11 damage.
This true warrior didn't even have a chance when he's trapped in this room. Because he is dead.
Next!
Love it.
Just open the door and just throw him into the room, the airlock. Just locked again.
Right, bolts.
Right. Bolts is going.
I mean, that would be pretty demoralizing.
Yeah.
Can I see either of them?
Not anymore. Door's closed.
Dang.
Oh, wait, did Wolf? Yeah, Wolf closed the door.
Gosh, I am going to ready an attack action when I see a hostile threat come into sight. I am going to fire at it.
Oh shoot, I forgot to say my turn shift into stellar mode. I'm always in stellar mode, so
Okay.
but I'm technically not supposed to say it.
Mark, the trap that you made with a smoke grenade is set. It took my grenade, right?
We didn't
I
take
gave
it.
you
We couldn't make the trap, but you can throw it in there when probably next wave when they're overwhelming us.
Well, unfortunately, Wolf has to breathe too, but maybe he'll be dead.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
You hear the lieutenant goes, saying, "You, worm, open that door!" This true warrior will spend basically an action forcing this door open, gaining the fatigued condition. So the door does open up. Pulse, do you fire?
I do.
Wolf is in the way, and he is in an awkward angle, so he has cover.
Okay. Hopefully I don't hit Wolf.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Wolf, get down.
Get down to the funky beat.
I rolled.
I'm a little uncomfortable with how ready the party is to just let terrible things happen to me.
I rolled a 6.
Was that a 6 or 16?
16.
16 minus 4.
Oh, that's not very high once you start saying all those minuses.
Still hits though.
Oh! Bada bing, bada boom. That is for 6 fire damage.
Alright. Remind myself what fatigue does. He's supposed to Fatigued.
Fatigued.
Fatigued. Okay.
Fatigue.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, you hit him anyway. Yeah, he gets a -1 to armor class on basically everything. He's so
good.
tired. Brush down this door.
Oh, I was pulling when I should have been pushing.
But the door is
Oh.
open now. It won't close.
It's both push and pull.
Right, hijack.
Swings vertically. Yeah, so again, I do one thing and I do it well. Sometimes. I'm gonna go ahead and do another stealth trick shot. 26 on trick shot.
It's gonna hit.
He's flat-footed against me, so this might make it better. 7 to hit.
7.
We not.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna hit.
Yeah. Well, the 9 hit last time, so maybe the fatigue guy hit by a 7.
Oh, that actually does hit. I got the two confused. I mean, the other one still would have hit, but his EAC is only 10. Oh wait, but 7 plus 2. Yeah, it's not gonna hit.
That's it. Okay, so
Yep.
it's just off by 1. He doesn't have a -1 for being fatigued.
Oh, you're right. Yep, he does hit.
So it's a total of -3. So yay! Barely hit the guy for the 5 piercing damage.
Piercing.
And I'll shout out. There's more where that came from, maybe. That'll be my turn.
Tenet, the rapier drawn. March up to Wolf. Dueling sword. Eleven's gonna miss.
Huzzah! I live another round.
But Wolf, turn.
Okay. Let's try to do the whole smashy thing again, and this time not miss. 2 points into photon mode.
Okay.
That is a 26.
26 will hit.
Max damage, 16 damage. Oh, wait, no, not max damage. I'm rolling a d10, not a d8, but still 16 damage, not insignificant.
Still nice.
Hit her across the face. There's a few teeth that falls out.
Like what face? That's gone.
What face? Yeah, no more face for you.
That's for shooting me.
Right, Isla.
Alright, is Hijack blocking my view of the lieutenant?
I'm saying he's small, so no.
Yeah, and I've got things. I don't know if it stops me from being in the thing, but I have a bunch of things that feats and stuff that make me tiny. I can, yeah.
10 for one attack, 21 for the other.
21's gonna hit.
12 laser damage.
Wow, how do you kill this true warrior lieutenant?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm shooting, so the first shot's going to miss, and she's going to look back at me, and then I'm going to hit her right between the eyes with the second one.
Classic.
I love it.
Right, Bolt's your turn.
All right. Well, it seemed to work. I'm going to use on the one that's left. I'm gonna activate my combat tracking. Give me a little bonus. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try to shoot that guy in the face. I don't know if called shots actually do add difficulty, but I was just saying that. 19 is what I rolled.
Even behind.
I put no penalties or anything to you to figure out. 19 is what I rolled for it though.
Cover. Rest of is this improved cover?
And he's fatigued.
That's a pretty tough shot. I'm gonna call that improved cover, but he does get -1. What'd you roll?
Rolled a 19.
19. Let's see. You somehow still managed to hit him.
I can run all the calculations on the physics angle much quicker. Good, I'm glad, because I rolled damage and it was max damage. 11 fire
He
damage.
pokes his head through, gets a laser to the face. As the last guy hears this roar of rage from DeTrollo. And he goes, "You're all worthless." And he says, "Tez, it's time for me and you to take matters into our own hands. And in my case, all 4 of them."
Guys, he's laughing at the number of hands he has. I think he is a child.
I hope he's a Skittermander.
He is a Shobad.
Oh.
That's basically... It sounds like if Skittermanders were Ewoks, Shobads would be Wookiees.
So you met one of these, he was the weapon dealer. This is what he looks like. And you saw Tez. You saw Tez from one of the escape cars. She was a
Yes.
Solarian.
I know what her deal is.
Yep, she's a Solarian with the white hair.
She has a saber that looks to be made of light.
Yep. You know how Wolf has his claws made of light? She has a sword. A sword.
Whoa.
Yeah, cool. Isn't she so cool?
So cool.
DeTrollo.
I feel like the effect of her coolness is slightly lost in the party due to having me around the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
she
is
has
new.
one blade.
This is the new to any of you.
Like, she's walking in expecting everyone to be impressed. It's like, yeah, we've actually seen this before.
Yeah, it's happened a lot.
And the guy we saw it from just constantly gets his butt kicked by everything.
So DeTrollo sees that turret, takes out a bowcaster, and with perfect aim, shoots it right down the barrel. So when it tries to fire at him, it explodes. You hear him yell, "Nice try, losers!"
What?
Well, good news is he complimented us.
Does he have adamantine crossbow bolts or something?
He's just that cool. Start walking down the eastern hallway.
This was a cutscene moment the book threw in that doesn't actually have any gameplay excuse, wasn't it?
Pretty much. He says that they destroy the turret before it has a chance to fire.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the trap on this end, though?
That was probably more spikes. I think
More
that's all we
spikes.
did.
Trez does hit a tripwire, takes some damage. She does heal herself with a healing potion as she gets kind of impaled by these spikes.
Maybe she'll roll a 1 on the healing potion.
Or red back, whatever they're called. for.
Oh, really quick question: Did I lose my photon points since we exited combat, and so I did?
Combat was over. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm back to 0.
Yep. Frollo goes, "Watch your step, human." And they get to the door. This time,
I do want to do one thing while we wait, though. Take one step back so they can't see me around from the corner.
Tez takes her literal lightsaber, slices the locked door open, which does take some out of her.
Wait, were we able to shut the door again? Like,
It automatically closed after a moment.
Oh, okay, so.
But she opens up the door. She is off target for 1 round due to the mental, physical exhaustion of doing something that cool. Off target. She gets a -2 to attack rolls for the next round. But Wolf insteps the Shobad and the human that you know so well. Trollo's kind of in shock. Sees you, Wolf, and goes, "I heard you were back in town, little dog. Looks like now you're a junkyard dog."
I'm a wolf, thank you very much. And also mostly a dragon.
He kind of removes this skull mask he has, and it's like all burnt, and he has this horrible scar over his face. He goes, "You left me a little parting gift, dog. Gonna return the favor."
Oh, I'm so sorry. If I had known you were going to be there at the time, I would have turned up the flames to make sure to do you in then.
He ignites his 2 flame axes, I forget what they're called. Dashkos. He ignites his Dashkos. He hawks his bowcaster. Tez ignites her sword. He goes, "For the rest of you, I'm gonna teach you not to mess with the true warriors.
You're still nerds."
You're the nerd." We're gonna roll initiative.
Nuh-uh.
I thought we established he wasn't smart enough to be a nerd.
I'm not a nerd. Nerds are smart.
Alright. True warriors, come out and play.
Yay. You need to open up the initiative tracker, Joey.
I think all of your true warriors have been expired.
And you need to clear it.
It's so demanding.
I will take the Wolf 17.
Well, look, I rolled good this time.
I'm not looking.
Bolts, make sure you roll.
Sorry. Bolt and 17.03.
I foolishly forgot to reload my gun.
You can go ahead and reload it. Yep. Yeah, a moment.
I will take it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where is that music icon? Oh, it's in here. Kaijak, you're first. Oh, wait. Make sure. Yep, Kaijak.
Yep. I'm gonna just, I can't engineer. Well, do any of them look like they've got some sort of like computery equipment on them? Or are they them constructs?
No constructs.
Warriors. Okay, so I'll just make a stealth trick attack then. I'm gonna go after Whitey McWhitehair. 11 on the trick attack will not work. So just gonna shoot her with my rifle. With an 8! I'm so bad at this.
It's gonna miss.
8's gonna miss. I'm going to run back behind this stuff. That'll be my turn.
Right.
Don't like that.
Alright, Tez, saber starts to glow purple as she enters gravity mode.
We're doing this. The sun versus the black hole.
But
Just like in my Japanese anime.
She looks at you, Wolf, and goes, "Not worth my time." Take a step back, or not step forward. They see everyone's behind half cover,
Yeah. Almost everyone.
except for Bolts.
What? What am I? I'm behind a little thing.
Not from this angle.
Oh no!
Playing center to center.
But she has a
She got a sword, not a gun.
yep. She has a pistol, laser pistol.
Hey, I wonder if she has the same laser pistol that I do.
It's a azimuth laser pistol.
She does!
Oh.
She is my evil hat!
Pistol buddies is a 16 hit Bolts.
16 on EAC.
Yeah,
It does.
it does. All right, not bad. Take 2 fire damage.
Oh man. Ow.
All right, Bolts.
We need to focus fire on one of them, as the other will be easier to take down by themselves. I recommend the big guy because, well, he's the only one I can reach right now.
Grenade! Grenade!
It's just a smoke grenade. He'll just move out of it. And then we can't see him to hit him. This is not a good use. Grenade. Right, fine. So I'm mad because I want to retaliate, but I'll listen to our
No, do what you want. If the grenade's not gonna be helpful, do what you want. Don't
Oh
make
no,
me
I'm not
feel
doing that.
bad.
Definitely not doing the grenade. No, I'm saying
Oh.
I want to
Oh, well, screw
retaliate
you.
against the girl, but Wolf makes a good point. So
Right.
I'm not actually going to move because I want to use my move action to activate my combat tracking against this fat dude and fire at him for a 15.
15.
Yeah, EAC.
That's gonna hit.
Haha, EACs are low. For a 7 fire damage. Take that.
All right. He shrugs it off.
This is not good.
He still takes damage, but he's like,
Yeah.
It's like you're just a pile of scraps.
I can do that.
Do you want to see?
I'll show you later.
His attention's on Wolf, though. What do you do?
Sorry, what is he doing to me?
His attention's on you, meaning he is.
You have distracted him.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, he's focused on you.
Yeah.
Okay, so he hasn't actually done anything yet. He's just currently focused on me.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see how the hammer does. And 1 point to photon mode, remembering to actually say it this time. And that's not going to hit.
11, nope.
Back to rolling 2s and 3s again, ladies and gentlemen.
Blocks it with one of his arms.
Why do you always have to be so obnoxious?
Saying you're just defective hardware for all I care. I thought you were supposed to be strong, but you're just a runt. You're supposed to grow up to be a dragon. And all I got was a little lizard. He'll raise up his both of his Doshkos, do a full attack. This is a 16 or 19 hit.
Uh, 16 misses, 19 hits.
19 hits. Alright, one of them falls a little short, but the other one slashes you right across the chest for 15 fire damage.
I will eat you.
Oh dear.
He winks. Saying, prove me wrong, little dog. Right, Isla.
Alright, I'm gonna move down here. And then past the bullet.
Right.
That's a good one.
That is a 20.
20 will hit. Going after Detrollo.
No, I'm going after the big dude. And I did max damage, 13.
Oh, nice. He's so focused on Wolf that, like, you get him in the back. Like, lower back, you know. Sensitive spot. Turns around. He goes, I almost didn't see you there, little human.
Guess what? I have one. We're going to win here because I have one thing you never will. Minions.
He goes, what?
Ah, it's me! It was me the whole time! And I will attempt a trick shot
Alright.
with another stealth.
It's like, whoa, I didn't even see you there.
That's what it is. That was the point. 16. I am not trick shotting that well. So normal shot at him. God, I am rolling like garbage. 11 to hit.
I was not gonna hit.
Ah, he's too big! And I will, we'll stay where I am.
Yeah, this guy, just so you know, taking up this entire doorway. He's like 12 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's basically if an ogre had 4 arms, he could fire guns.
A forger.
You guys are lucky I rolled a 4. Because that's how many rounds it takes for her to charge up.
Wait, it takes her.
Takes her one d4 rounds to charge up. I know, cheating a little bit, but I rolled high. Let's see.
I was about to say, sounds like she's out of balance. So for Solarians, you can actually get out of balance if you take an unequal amount of stellar and graviton abilities, and it causes it to take you a longer amount of time to charge up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna go further this way. little bit closer. Just a clear shot at Isla. Sorry, 19.
That will which armor?
Kinetic.
Kinetic.
No,
AC,
sorry, not BAC, sorry.
Oh, heckin' damn. I have 15
15.
energy.
Yep, take 3 fire damage.
Oh, she's a...
As she begins to glow a little bit brighter. Alright, Bolts.
Alright. Bolts is going to use his movement to align his shield with against Tez, which gives me a 1 EAC, 1 AC bonus when she tries to shoot me. And then I'm going to use my action to fire back at Dotrululu for, dang, 14 this time.
14 against EAC.
Yeah, hopefully he's as bad as mine.
Oh, are you the one? Oh no, Hijack has a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
14's gonna hit.
Oh yeah! It's gonna be 7 fire damage, big boy!
He's actually starting to look a little hurt now.
Yeah. Does not feel good, does it?
He kind of like looks back in the doorway, expecting reinforcements, but none are coming. He just grunts. Right, Wolf.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't go
Okay,
in last. You
let's
should
try
go in
this
first.
again. I need to get at least one good hit on this guy to avenge my past history with him. Also, 2 points into photon mode.
Okay.
27. Oh, that was almost a crit. I could feel it. That would have been so good, but I'm assuming that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Technically, the 19 is right next to a 1 on the die, so you almost technically crit failed. Technically.
This is a story moment. Don't ruin it.
Look, I know none of you have actually read my backstory, but I have a chip on my shoulder when it comes to this guy.
Yeah. Take a chip out of
She was my
his
thing.
hammer.
+7, so it becomes +8 in photon mode. That is 12 bludgeoning damage. A very average hit.
It's okay. You can try next time. I still believe in you.
I mean, 12 damage is still decent damage.
Yeah, don't oversell it.
You crack his skull helmet with a hammer to see his like burnt and scarred face. He is angry at you. He's gonna do another full attack. The 14's gonna miss, I imagine.
Yep.
But a 19.
That will hit.
That will hit for 9 fire damage.
Oh boy, I'm almost down, but I've got another round in me.
Right, Isla.
Alright, I am going to... I kinda don't want to steal Wolf's glory from shooting this guy.
Shoot the lady.
I cracked his helmet open. I'm fine if he dies. Like, don't get me wrong. I would love the killing blow, but but you know what I'd love even more? Surviving the fight.
Valid. then I will shoot him. Alright, I'm gonna full attack. Can I attack multiple targets with a full attack, or no?
Yeah.
30-20 for the first one.
Who are you hitting? Are you Tez or
Wolf did tell us to focus fire on the big dude, so I'm gonna continue stay the course with that.
Okay. That 20 will hit.
And damage.
Alright, you hit Trollo again, like in the back when he's focused on Wolf. And like he gets to one knee as if he's about to go down. But he lifts himself back up.
God damn it, he's got 2 legs.
He goes, "Not done with you, Wolf. Not done with you." But you can tell like he's bleeding out, that he's about to like pass out from blood loss at any moment.
Okay, you guys can probably focus on Tez now, and I can finish this guy off if needed.
Right. So seeing him go down, I instinctively, for my second shot, shoot Tez, thinking that he went down. And quickly aiming, I do not hit.
Yeah, 6 misses. Alright, Kajak.
Well, I'm gonna another trick shot. I'm gonna move over to here, hide behind this thing, and then pop out. I'll make it look like I'm running another thing, and then I'll stop and then peek out this way to shoot at her and do a stealth shot that way. Misdirection at Whitey McWhite hair. 17 will not trick shot. So normal attack on her. 21 to hit.
1 hits.
Miserable 4 damage. Piercing. I think I just grazed her. That's my turn.
Tez, seeing the Trollu go down, will backtrack and administer a healing serum to him.
Oh, what did you do?
4, 7.
That's not
7 health. Say, "Don't die on me, boss."
But if he dies, then you become the boss. Think about it.
So the Trollo kind of gets back to full height and says, "Unlike you, Wolf, Tez is loyal to me, and me alone."
Sounds like an abusive relationship.
But she glows even brighter. Right, bolts.
Are we moving? Are we shooting at the goal now?
He healed, so he needs more damage on him.
Dang it! This stupid guy. Joey.
He basically has the orc racial of not going down when he gets 0 hit points.
Well, that's fun.
I think that only activates once per fight, so we should be. So next time we knock him down, he should go down for real.
Also, I don't have to change my target. I am gonna stay on him, so I keep bonus. This time I am gonna move over right to the left, and I am going to fire again at this guy for a 24. I know that hits. With oh man, good rolls. 11 damage, max damage.
Right.
11 fire.
Bolts the little robot that could.
Ah!
Born in the scrapyard, put on display, but found friendship and family with Riddle and this unlikely band of heroes. How do you put down the Trollu?
Oh man.
Throw your grenade at him.
I want to do something that shoot. I want it to. So I'm gonna shoot off like his top left arm, which he came in and you guys didn't hear, but he said that was his favorite arm. So I shoot
arm.
that one out, and he's just standing there dumbfounded as he bleeds out and cries. And for some reason, it's bleeding, even though it's a.
It's oil. It's engine fluid.
Okay.
Alright, yep. Trollu kind of looks down at his arm flopping on the ground. And he goes, "Yes, I wasn't the true warrior after all." He falls over.
Don't underestimate a minion.
We have strength in numbers.
But seeing her boss fall, as like he's in shock, he goes, Trollu, no! No! And she kind of sees herself surrounded. Her solar weapon disappears from her hands. It turns into a mote of light orbiting her head. And she puts up her hands in surrender. Wolf, what do you do?
Is she out of graviton mode?
Yep, she
Okay, surrender's real then. In that case, with my 3.7 mode, I'm going to do one last thing before accepting her surrender. Stand here and use supernova. She will be right out of the range, but I am just doing this to incinerate this guy's body, so that all that's left is his gear afterwards.
yeah. All that's left is like
just for the sake of letting me see how effective it would have been, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the damage on it.
Alright.
18 damage, so not too bad. So that would have
Not
been
too bad, but his flesh gets like seared, like blackened. His body begins to sizzle, his armor begins to bubble and melt.
there. This time it counted. All right, I'm done.
Right, what do y'all do with Tez?
Well,
Into the rift.
let's see. It's not like there's a
That's
legal
messed up.
authority we can turn her into. I mean, part of me wants to kill me, but I'm also like, she surrendered, so I shouldn't, even if I really want to.
If you're gonna do it, do it.
No, I'm not gonna kill her. Does anyone have anything we can bind her hands with until we figure out how to release her later?
I mean, there's a lot of wire and stuff around here.
Yeah, you're easily enough.
I guess
Easy
that
enough,
works, and
Vampire.
then we won't, and then I'm gonna say we don't harm her. She did surrender, and while she has plenty of sins in her life to pay for, if she's not directly attacking us, those aren't the charges for those aren't ours.
So you like march her out, like out the airlock, show everyone that like their masters, like their masters failed, like their leaders failed.
Well, is Wolf gonna take the mask?
I mean,
The cool skull mask?
I don't. I honestly always thought it was kind of lame, but I guess I will. I guess I will take the mask
All right, you march out.
and go and then go out and proclaim.
Yep, you march Tez out the airlock to the Starf, where you actually see that the trash hunters in the Unbrood were able to overpower the remaining true warriors, or the ones that were like trying to gain entry. You know, like as they see their only remaining alive leader, they kind of like lay down their arms.
The battle is over. Trulu mistook a wild animal for something simple and domestic. It has paid the price. Tez has wisely chosen to live. As of this point, the true warriors and the reputation, what they represented, is dead. This is an opportunity for each of you to start fresher. Try to live a new life that will maybe make up for the sins you committed in your old one. Your lives are not for me or anyone else to reap this day. Find what passions you have in your heart that you wanted to pursue. Do something better with yourself. And heck, if nothing else, I happen to know that there are two people right over here who rule this junkyard who could probably use some new scrappers because they have a giant starship to strip for parts.
Do we want to hire humans and Ashoki to our very exclusive games? It's like it might be good for diversity, you know? It's like, yeah.
Diversity improves productivity at least 30%.
That's what the propaganda says.
I hope so, because it's going to look really awkward after I just said that if you don't.
Yeah, Wesh will step forward and go, True Warriors, if you want a fresh start, join the Unbrood, join the Trash Hunters. Saying, may not always get along here in the outer junk field, but at least we're not common thugs.
Okay. And Wolf will add some more. This planet freaking sucks. There is absolutely no reason for any of us to be making it harder for anyone else.
Everyone cheers when they hear this planet sucks.
So let's try. So instead of fighting pointless gang wars to tear each other down, let's try to actually make this place, not suck as much as it does.
Cut to a montage of everybody working together to rebuild a tropical Isle Swiss Family Robinson type thing, but out of junk.
They used all the junk, to make like a city in the outer junk.
Hey, doesn't that just make it a Fallout city?
Yeah. I call this place New Junktopia. There was no old Junktopia. I just like the name. And I'm the work goes, and I'm the mayor. The mayor of Junktopia. What do you do with What do you do with Tez? What are you gonna do with me, Wolf?
Is there really no authority?
I'm going to set you free. You have the same options as everyone else. You could choose to hold a grudge, hang on to that, let it fester, and ultimately destroy you, or you could choose to make a name for yourself instead of making a name for Trulu.
Because I didn't get where I am today by forgetting my past.
No one's saying you forget it, but to consider more about but you shouldn't be living in it.
Sam, she goes, I don't think this is the last you've heard of true warriors. And she walks off.
Probably not. But I'm still giving you the chance, even at the risk of it coming back to bite me in the butt later. I hope you will consider that and think about what you really want in the end. Do you want wealth and power that can actually last? Or do you want revenge and a fickle power that changes from day to day as the big players constantly change in this place?
I think I can make the true warriors greater than the Trolu ever could.
Maybe you can.
So, till we meet again, Wolf. And she turns to leave the mid zone. A few of the true warriors do follow her, but some stay behind.
I really hope she does not show up to assassinate me in my sleep one night.
Right.
Don't worry, I'll stay awake and protect you.
No, you need at least 8 hours of sleep every night.
You're right. Then I just
You're a growing minion. Well, maybe not growing physically, but your heart is. Metaphorically, your heart is normal size, not inflamed.
I do have an enlarged heart syndrome. I really shouldn't cut down on the excitement. It's not healthy. That's why I wanted to get this patented, so we could just, sit down and enjoy.
So, over the course of the next 2 days, Very 13, with the help of the trash hunters and the unbrood, and the true warriors that joined them, help look over the ship, find any relevant documents and technology they need. The bracelet that you found, very 8-old bracelet, contains basically all the information Very 13 needs to continue the research. She goes, there's still more time, still much to be done, until we have a viable product on our hands. But with this information, I believe we're well on our way to something incredible. And as promised, your reward, she'll give you 1,500 credits each.
Whoa!
That we can't spend because this is the end.
I believe that's how much it was. I meant 1,300, but who cares? I'm saying 1,500. And she offers you basically a percentage of whatever research you can sell. She says, perhaps this will help you buy a starship so you can go off into the stars and pursue whatever dreams you may have.
I mean, I just need a ticket, not a starship, but maybe a starship wouldn't be a bad idea. I do want to go see my home, but maybe I don't need to go live the rest of my life there.
I mean, there's always a spot in my mega corporation's Dragon Adventure department. They travel everywhere. They go to the home world of the dragons. I could put in a good word for you and maybe get, an employee referral bonus. So we could use that to buy a house. No, okay.
Well, all right. If we do that, we need to make sure it's in a good school district for you.
You trying
Yeah,
to set up a minion level marketing scheme?
Minion level marketing.
Riddle
You
does
can
I'll be
recruit
honest, I fall
6
for the
other.
scam just because I'm so impressed it's called minion level.
Every kobold has to find 2 other kobolds to recruit into the minion program.
So Riddle goes, and now that the true warriors are gone, finally open this place back up for business. And she hooks up the neon sign, Adventures in Junk, is now lit once again. He goes, too bad all my employees quit, except for you, Bolts. But you're not stick around, right? I mean, I guess you kind of got the taste of adventure now. So if you wanna head out, I guess I understand.
It seems there is a whole world out there to explore, and I am
I
good
don't-
at it.
Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. I don't think you'll have too much trouble finding new employees, though. A lot of people just got a new lease on life and are probably going to look for more stable, non-explosive jobs.
You may want to get your sign fixed, though, and notice there's a couple of letters missing. The A's out, the
Adventures
B's
in
out.
He goes, that's sweet.
Dentures and junk.
People come in looking for dentures with bad teeth.
They see the buck teeth on the mouse folk, and they're like, I'm in the right place.
Oh, they leave with cyborg teeth. Cyborg junk teeth. So it's not like even like good cyborg teeth. It's like very clearly pieces of metal into a vaguely teeth formation.
Shark teeth.
It looks awesome.
Riddle goes like, well, Bolts, if you gotta go see the world, I mean, I understand. But she takes one of the trinkets that she made that's for sale and gives it to you, saying, to remember me by,
I immediately rivet it to the side of my face. I will never forget.
And if you want, I can maybe patch you up a little better, give you a proper face. How about that?
Nah, more to remember you by.
Ah, it gives you character.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
But it's like, yeah, I guess I'm looking for employees. But if Fairy 13's experiment pans out, then we're all gonna be pretty rich. Fairy 13 goes, yes, I believe the researchers on Absalon will gladly pay you for the engine and the research. My friends, I thank you. I believe in the years to come, you would make the universe a better place.
Let's hope so.
And she will return back to her hotel. At that really...
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm saying, maybe with my share, when I get to Triaxis, I can start up a non-profit of some kind, and then get all the corporations to help fund it, so they can put little stickers on their cups and other things that say they helped raise awareness.
I have
absolutely no idea what would be raising awareness of, though.
But Riddles says, like, you can stay here as long as you need to, but I imagine you're off to new adventures. So,
nope, I'm back to work.
She goes,
everyone,
we're going to McFlorible's.
Yay, McFlorible's!
I think it's karaoke night there.
Ah.
They have karaoke at McFlorible's.
Of course they do. Come on.
Let's go.
I'm
short enough to fit in the play place.
He goes, I have a great singing voice, believe it or not. And it will fade to black as you enter the McFlorvals for one
Only to-
last
So it's a,
excellent meal, quality meal.
Only to slam into a fully lit scene as the credits run of us having a dance party at McFlorvals and everyone's and Riddle singing to everyone.
And you're all like,
Mac and Mead this.
you're all like, took over like the kids play area. You're just in the ball pit. Just looks like
We just have a wipe to black of the McFlorvals logo.
yeah, sponsored by McFlorvals. Gotcha. This was all an advertisement the entire time. But that concludes our adventures in Kefik Depot in the Outer Junk Fields, and our adventure in the town of Junker's Delight.
Aww.
But good news is y'all level up to 4.
Woo!
Whoa.
I don't think I'm going to bother doing that level up.
Save it for when you really want to.
Yeah.
Save it for your next character. You get to hold on to your level ups if you don't use them. Just
Yes.
hoard them all.
Yes, that works. Yep, thank you everyone. That concludes Junker's Delight.
Definitely
Hey,
awesome. I had a great time.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I got to play in an adventure and complete it.
Congratulations.
You got to play a game.
And there was a
Also,
minion.
I didn't die. This is my first time playing a tank character ever, and probably the second time since second edition that I've played a melee character.
Oh no, your character died. You got E. coli from eating at McFlorvals.
I think
Hey, that still counts as dying after the story concluded, so I lived for the entire adventure.
I think the book miscalculated a little bit how long the enemy Solarian was going to stay alive to do her special abilities. But yeah, this was kind of a beginner adventure, so
Yeah.
it's not too bad.
No, it's varied. It had some good art and maps.
Yep.
That you try out a bunch of different things.
It's super well made. I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is definitely a good starter adventure because it all takes place in like one location.
Yeah, and you meet a lot of fun people.
Yeah, it doesn't require you to have like certain classes to like be really good at certain things. Pretty balanced in that way.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
I just realized something. At level 4, Dragon would gain a new trick: having telekinetic powers.
Oh,
Well, that's fun.
I basically get infinite use mage hand, but except there's no physical hand. It's just me manipulating the gravity of an object.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't know dragons.
telekinesis.
I didn't know dragons can do that.
Yeah, of course, all dragons can do this. I wish I knew how Tez learned to be a dragon. He still
credits.
doesn't know. We went through this entire adventure and no one told him.
In the credits, can we get a memorandum for the Vesk who was going to fight the junk golem but died while he was out on a jog?
Yeah, there's a MCU style like mid credit scene that says like 3 days earlier. We see this Vesk like put on his tracksuit. He goes, "Okay, gotta warm up if I'm gonna fight that golem. Those space goblins and Stuckies are counting on me. The big tough war guy." He's like does the stretches, it's like, okay, got it. Stretching is really important. I don't want to get a cramp. He goes, "Oh, okay, here I go." And he runs off to the outer junk field, and he gets a call on his watch on his comm unit, and he goes to look at it, and he goes, "Oh, I just got free dinner at McFlorvals." And as he does, he doesn't pay attention where he's going. He falls into the spike pit. And then
Man, how did this guy get top billing for this campaign?
there's a time lapse of the sun setting and going over. He just like more and more like flies go around him. He starts to decompose, but then eventually, flowers begin to bloom around him, and it turns into a lovely garden. And you see Quesh and Merc, sitting below this this tree that grew from his corpse, and they just sit there eating fruit and stuff and talking and just having.
Well, they're looking at the playground nearby where all their little children are playing.
Half goblin, half Stecky children. Oh god.
Get the runt of the litter is putting 2 fingers up each nostril.
It's like it's like an old merc and an old Quesh. It's like, remember when those adventurers came around and united us to... It's like, yeah, I remember that. And you said you would never marry me after that. And he goes, I still never married you.
It was a sham for the...
Those aren't our grandkids.
I'm pretty sure I went up in front of all of Junker's Delight and all the people and referred to them as this married couple. I have to check the recording to see if I actually did that or not.
You did.
You did.
How about the outer junkyard is now a utopia for space goblins and Stekkies a generation later.
Junktopia 2.
Yeah, Junktopia.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yep. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, it was
Thank
great.
you, Joey. I enjoyed this.
Yep.
The pacing was really good. Just really well written.
Excuse me, sorry.
And well run.
Well run. Well, I mean, I did an okay job.
Joey, I can't thank you enough, and I can't thank everyone else enough for suffering through me being here.
No, you're
Hey,
fine.
you helped with all the rules. We wouldn't have
Yeah.
known half of this stuff.
I help with some of the rules. There are plenty where there are plenty of times where I'm like, I don't know. This hasn't come up.
No, that's okay.
So definitely some time in the future, I want to do more Starfinder. I want to do like the big adventure path, sometime. But there's another short adventure that we might do like this one. We just have the time a little later on. But
yeah, big adventure. I'm doing my Witch Warper then because I need to get my Witch Warper to high level so I can Witch Warp and Bit Warp reality and bring kobolds into existence.
again, it'll be a prequel to how kobolds came to Starfinder. All right.
All right, good night, everyone. Thank
Later,
you.
all.
Night.
Night,
Okay.
Bye, all.
Ciao.